I just couldn't believe that this movie was actually directed by Kaede Kasum himself. It actually felt so different and odd. Something Like Gold was in cinema last year, and if you missed out on the movie Something Like Gold, well, guess what, guys? It is on Netflix. Something Like Gold is a movie directed by Kaede Kasum, starring Sandra Okunzuma, Timini Egbuson, Mercy Johnson, Segun Arinze, Foda Shaggy, and a cast of a lot of people. Kunle Remi, why would I forget Kunle Remi? The star of the show, the star of the movie, Kunle Remi.
It's because that's the only shit I sleep on.
Can you just stop being delusional? Your daddy has been arrested.
This movie tells us the story about this lady. Her name is Tamara. On her wedding day, she gets dumped, like literally. Tamara is a rich, spoiled brat, and we see her in her wedding dress. On her wedding day, she's dumped, and on that same day, her family lose everything. Bankruptcy, the whole property is seized, her father is arrested, and guess what, guys? She starts living with her maid.
I'm about to die. So you don't have a battle? But I am just managing with you because you don't have money.
Spoilers alert, I'll be talking a lot about this movie, Something Like Gold. So, you seeing this video doesn't mean you don't have to see the movie. Because what will I say that will be enough that you will consider, or you will say you will not go and see the movie Something Like Gold? Okay, now let's talk about the actress Sandra Okunzuma. So this is like, I would say this is like the first time I'm seeing this lady in a movie, or I might have seen her in movies, but I have not really paid much attention to the actress Sandra. So when I saw her in the trailer, what I did was I did a little bit of backstory, and I realized that Sandra Okunzuma actually has a YouTube channel where she does Nollywood YouTube movies. So if you want to see more of Sandra, you should definitely check her out on her YouTube channel. Okay, Sandra has a soprano voice, and her playing Tamara was like, it was a lot. She was literally, it was a lot. Sandra was literally shouting because Tamara is a spoiled brat, and we get to see Tamara throw tantrums because of the situation she's being put in. So we hear Sandra's voice, a soprano high-pitched voice every time when she's throwing her tantrum. So if you're watching Something Like Gold, I beg you, don't use earpiece, don't use AirPod, because your eardrums will blast. Kunle Remi felt like the star of this show. I don't know why, but I just fell in love with this character, which was very, very unusual. I love Kunle Remi. Yes, I love the actor Kunle Remi, but I've seen him in so many movies. But with this Something Like Gold, something just made him stand out. Honestly, I love his affection to Tamara. I love his character affection to Tamara, and I love how detailed the director was for that affection, because we get to see the affection. So this movie has less dialogues from Kunle Remi, but we get to see how he gives attention to this lady with his stare, his body language. We get to see it, and it's really, really so beautiful and really, really romantic. I look forward to all the scenes where Kunle Remi was in. I would be like, oh, where is Kunle Remi? And it was actually very good.
Nonsense.
I was expecting more from Timini's character because of the trailer and the poster. We could literally see Sandra Okunzuma standing there, Timini on this side, and Kunle Remi on the other side. So I was thinking it was going to be a love triangle going on, and the thriller. But in the movie, we don't see much of Timini, and I really wanted to see more of him, but based on his character, I felt that was actually very good that we didn't see a lot of scene of Timini, because what would he say? Timini is the spoiled brat that dumps Sandra because his father tells him to do so. So even the few scenes we saw Timini, we still saw the life of the character. That's what makes him a very, very beautiful actor. I love the way he gives life to his character. I love the way he's intentional about whatever he's saying. It feels like the scriptwriter gives him a script, literally, this is the script, and then he had his own essence to it. Seeing Mercy Johnson in this movie was really, really weird because of I've not seen Mercy Johnson in a lot of movies this 2024, and we are used to Mercy Johnson having this do maybe kind of bad English, and we're just used to her having this Ibotic accent and weird behaviors in movies. And that brought me back to the time me and my friend talked about Uzo being a stereotypical actor, and I'm like, well, Mercy Johnson actually seems like she falls in that category, because me seeing Mercy Johnson speak normal English in a movie was really weird.
I am the person your father sent to you. His instruction is that I take care of you henceforth.
I could not feel connected to her character at all. And even when she was crying and telling Tamara that she's her biological mother, I could not even feel anything because it was weird. I felt detached from Mercy Johnson's character. But I feel I might be a bad person if I cop her in that category of always playing that Ibotic woman. But then I also feel if we had her, because she's a maid and she says she's uneducated, if we had her not speak good English and not look so educated with those things, if we had her say Igbo, all those Igbo accents, it would have actually made me believe that she's not educated.
Baby, what do me?
In this movie, we had three major occupations for three different characters. One was a scriptwriter, one was a adire designer, and one was a carpenter. I felt the scriptwriter could understand who a scriptwriter is, and we had dialogue scene of a scriptwriter talking to a client, and we had some scriptwriter terms, and I knew, okay, it's very easy, she's a scriptwriter, so she's actually giving a character a job. But when it came to the carpenter, when it came to Kunle Remi cutting the wood, we could not even see a scene of Kunle Remi cutting actual wood. Why? Why was there a jump cut anytime Kunle Remi picked up a piece of wood and put on the table with a cutter? We get to see a jump cut to something else. And he's a carpenter. Why is he looking so clean in his workshop? I had issues with that. And then we had the adire designer. Guys, I know I'm a scriptwriter, but I also know how to do tie and dye. I was expecting to see a scene of Mercy Johnson actually mixing the chemicals and Tamara responded to it, because when you mix dye, it stinks. I was really expecting to see her reaction. It would have made a very beautiful scene, but no. Mercy Johnson could not even open the soda. She couldn't even open the dye. Only scene we had of her in her actual workshop was her wearing gloves. I'm like, why?
We need to get them arrested.
Hey, sound. You just come with the buga, they come at me. Nonsense.
So now, I didn't really believe that Kayode was one that directed this movie, because I couldn't see Kayode Kasum's essence in this movie at all. In the lighting, you know, when Kayode does this movie, he has this purplish kind of light. We see this colorful play of lights and everything. But yeah, it was a little bit just orangey, not so much. But then the setting was more of in a ghetto kind of environment. So I guess we're not able to play with light as much as all his movies were. But are you sure it was really directed by Kayode Kasum? But my rating for this movie all of a 10 is actually a 6.5 over 10. Make sure you check out something like Gold. And yes, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment on what you think about this movie. Yes, and make sure you see it on Netflix. And this is me signing out. Peace out. Bye.